Hey buddy, Kirsten here, Mindset and Action Coach, and I am so freaking excited to talk to you about how to improve your relationship with yourself. Because really, we are talking about total self-acceptance and unconditional self-love. Hooray. So, before we dive into this process that I'm going to teach you to improve your relationship with yourself, I need you to real quick go to kirstenparker.com/freebies and download the freebie that accompanies this episode, because it'll help you not have to make all of this stuff up that I'm explaining and write it out yourself. All the work is done for you. Just go grab that download. I'll wait. Okay, welcome back. So, we're talking about your relationship with yourself, and one of the most important things you can understand about this relationship with yourself is that it is a habit. Why is that good news? Because habits are totally changeable. Yes. So that is what we are going to learn today. So if you grab that freebie, you will see a scale on it. If you didn't grab the freebie, then I need you to imagine the gas gauge in your car, right? It goes from empty to full. That is how we are going to talk about your relationship with yourself for the purposes of today's lesson. So if you're full, that means you have total self-acceptance, unconditional self-love. I don't know why that means I need to go sideways, but it's an immersive lesson. So I want you to imagine, just where do you fall on that scale right now? If full was total self-acceptance, celebrating the pants off yourself, your version of a great relationship with yourself, the one you want, where are you hanging out these days? Are you half a tank, quarter, 3/4 maybe? Draw this out for yourself so you can really get a visual, and just draw the line of where you think you are at right now. Quarter, half, whatever. Third. Then I want you to imagine what the go-to belief is in your operating system these days. So what is the relationship with yourself articulated into self-critic talk, aka I am not worthy, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve the stuff I want, I can't do it, I can't do anything, I suck most of the time. Those are pretty harsh, but we've all been there, right? Maybe it's a little lighter, shimmy, 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 but whatever that belief is, that go-to belief that really just made you want to watch a video on improving your relationship with yourself in the first place, write that belief down next to that line. So you got your gauge, you got your line, I'm hanging out at about half a tank or whatever, and then write out your belief. Excuse me. Then I want you to articulate what your ideal belief is. So if you were at this end of the gas gauge and you had the great relationship with yourself that you want, what would you say about yourself? What would you believe for realsies? I am of infinite worth. I can do anything. I am amazing. I love myself unconditionally. Whatever it is, write that out. And I'm serious. I need you to articulate these fully and write them in, well, they don't have to be complete sentences, but write them physically down. It's a different thing that happens in your brain when you write stuff down as opposed to just thinking about it. And I'll do a whole other video on it later. We're not doing that right now. So you have these two beliefs, right? The one where you're at and the one where you want to be. Now, a big mistake that we make when we do this kind of belief identification, this is where I am, this is where I want to be, is we think, oh, well, now that I know that, I should just be able to switch. Now that I know I don't like myself and I want to like myself, I should just be able to think that instead. And oh my gosh, wouldn't that be so amazing? But that's not how it works. Why? Because that old I don't like myself thought is a habit. And that is what we are going to change mindfully, intentionally, and forever. So instead of going straight to I totally love myself and I'm amazing, I want you to imagine if you were at a quarter tank, you would have to get to a half tank first, then 3/4 of a tank, then a full tank. So actually draw those intermittent points out. If you're at half, if you're at 3/4, then amazing. Just write at least one or two beliefs, lines between where you are and where you want to go. And those will be beliefs that I make you write out right now that we're at that part. So what I'm getting at is I want you to upgrade your thoughts one at a time. It's a much easier, much more efficient way to change thought habits that lasts, and it's less pressure than trying to make yourself believe something that you don't actually super believe all the time. I know you're amazing. And part of you knows you're amazing. But if you don't believe a lot of the time that you are amazing, it's going to be really difficult. You're actually going to feel like you're lying to yourself if you try to tell yourself, I'm super amazing, God damn it, all of the time. So I just want you to shoot for one gas gauge level up from your current belief. So if your belief right now is, I don't deserve anything, what's one belief upgrade from that? I deserve some things, maybe. Everyone deserves some things, maybe. I'm learning to deserve things. I'm learning to think I deserve things. See what I'm getting at here? I want you to incrementally practice these new upgraded beliefs that will move you one notch closer to full on your self-love scale, and get good at practicing those thoughts on purpose, because really all habit change is practicing on purpose new things until those become automatic. So I promise you, boo, your relationship with yourself can improve. You can change this habit. You just got to get good at practicing it. So take your belief that you're at, move it up one notch, find the version of an upgraded belief that you can practice on purpose for a week. Write it down every morning, say it every time you get in the car or on the subway or wherever you are, and do it for at least a week. Just get good at practicing thinking. It's like a weird skill that none of us really are taught to have, but it's really handy. Then when you are kind of on board with that belief, move it up one more notch. My hand is starting to hurt from this visual demonstrations. So practice that new upgraded thought, I think I'm pretty fucking worthy. And practice that for a week. And then practice the next notch up, which is, I am obviously worthy of everything. Hello, have you met me? So if this makes sense, amazing. If it doesn't, leave a comment. Well, leave a comment either way. If it helps you, if it doesn't make sense, if you tried it and it's not working, because I promise you can improve your relationship with yourself. You can believe that you are totally acceptable, love-worthy, and celebratable. Pants optional. Okay, so if you want to go further and dive deeper into self-love, I have a whole playlist on this, so enjoy other videos on this topic, get more practices and information, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'm here every Wednesday with more mindset and action coaching so that you can keep making the most of yourself and the most of your life and be deep down happy. I'll see you next time.